Hi there again, everyone. Josie here from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here in my channel. This video is in collaboration with a bunch of talented ladies here on YouTube. These ladies and I participated in a 4th of July or Independence Day themed collaboration last year that was hosted by Nana's Design Studio. I initiated this collaboration reunion not just to celebrate or commemorate Independence Day, but also to honor the memory of our beloved friend Nana, or Jeannette, who passed away in October of last year. To those who knew her, she was a burst of sunshine. She was full of joy and energy, as evident on her videos here on YouTube. If you have any chance to follow her, or if you have been following her on her channel, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't met her or haven't had the chance to watch her video, please do subscribe to her channel. Her channel is still active. And to my co-collaborators, thank you so much for doing this with me. And also, I'd like to invite every one of you to please subscribe to their channel as well if you haven't subscribed yet. I will be linking down below the playlist of our collaboration this year, and if you're interested to watch the collaboration last year that was hosted by Nana or Jeannette from Nana's Design Studio, please also click on the link below that I will be posting. Thank you, everyone. Let's get on with this video. I will be listing in the description box below all the materials that you'll need for this project. First, a wire wreath form. I chose black so that it will match the color scheme of the other items I'm using. Next, you will need 2 wire baskets. I'll be using this plastic clothesline from the Dollar Tree. I like that it's red and white so that it kind of matches the 4th of July theme, but you can also use the nautical rope that they sell. This heart-shaped flag, be just using one. Also gonna be using zip ties. I will be also using glue gun to reinforce. First, I'm preparing the top of my tray table. I am connecting the wreath form to the basket this way so that I can put the tray on top. I am not hot gluing this or using A6000 to keep this on top. What I wanted to use this for is that make this like a removable tray. Now, this is what's gonna make this a little bit more stable. Now it's up to you if you want to keep it that way, but see, even if it slides, it's going to be protected, because if I'm just going to be leaving it like this, chances are it's going to slide, and then whatever's on top may be toppled over or may fall off. Make sure to position the wire wreath form upside down so that it will be able to catch the tray or protect the tray from falling. So in order to connect the two, I'll be using my zip ties. So I'm using the black zip ties so that I don't have to paint anything, and it will blend well with the color of the wire wreath form and the basket. As you can see, you can barely notice the zip ties because they all look the same as far as color is concerned. So I suggest using the black zip ties instead of the white. If you have the white zip ties, you don't have black, you can either spray paint the zip ties, or if you have a permanent marker, you can also color the zip ties after you cut the white zip ties, color them with the black permanent marker. I am going to be just using 6 zip ties. I'm using the demarcation line there on the wreath form, and I'm just aligning them there. Doesn't have to be this way, it's just easier for me to space them. But if you want to add more zip ties, feel free to do so. So I just want to use this segment to kind of say something about Nana's Design Studio. What I do recall during some of our chats is that she had mentioned that she has served in the military, so she was a veteran. And I think that's the reason why she was really very passionate about the theme, the Independence Day. She was very patriotic, and I could sense in her voice, it really excites her to talk about the country and how she had been able to serve in the military. I think she really enjoyed her military life when she was on active duty. So if anyone out there who's watching this video is an active or retired military personnel, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for serving our country well. Okay, back to our project. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to align the opening or the mouth of the wastebasket to the opening of the wreath form, because they don't exactly align. So I'm just using the zip ties to kind of align them. So just, yeah, and it's not gonna show. See, you can actually bend them. So if you've noticed, I've been kind of tying them up next to this. So that's just the amount of ties I'm gonna use. Just kind of bend it. And it's not gonna show up anyway because your tray is gonna be on top, okay? So what I do is I use a wire cutter to cut this. So that's that. Put it upside down. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna work on this upside down so it's more stable that way, and then tying the two together. The bottom of each wastebasket, I'm tying them together with zip ties, okay? And I'm gonna go around and do it. I'd like to point out that I lined up first the two baskets where the seams are. I don't know if you will see it here, but I'll show it to you later. I lined them up there and then tied up my first zip tie there. But it's not really a big deal because it's really not that noticeable. But if you want a cleaner finish, you want to line up the seams of those two baskets. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So I only use 6, and make this as tight as possible. I don't know if you could see it. They're there, right? So now I'm gonna cut them again. So here I connected the darker portion where there's a seam. I don't know if you could see it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this upside down, and well, that's the bottom, that's the top. Okay, so now I'm gonna be embellishing the middle part. I mean, you can leave it like this, it really looks clean, but I want to make this in a theme of the Independence Day. So I'm just gonna use this rope center portion here, make them even, same length, and then I'm gonna tie it where the back would be the seam, okay? And this will be the front, this is the one with the bow. Let's do a knot. Okay, now so that this doesn't get unraveled, sometimes if you have kids, have visitors with kids, they'll probably want to play with this and unravel this, right? So that's when your glue gun comes in handy. Kind of hold it in place in this portion here. Just dab a bit of glue. Make sure that it's not visible. So yeah, just to keep it in place. And then put some glue around so that it doesn't kind of slide down when you're holding it, right? So I'm just kind of putting some glue, and the best place is where your zip ties are connected. so that you can just kind of like connect it there. See? So where the bumps are. Alright, so that's it for this. Just use my hot glue on this one. Just cutting this plastic. This is made of foam with my hot glue. Maybe here, more center. Okay. So that's it. It's my 4th of July theme. So I'm just going to be using, this is optional, an old flag that we use at one event. It's made of paper. So just trim this side here. So just cut it evenly. Dollar Tree also sells Modpodge, and I got this at the Dollar Tree. They have them in glossy, luster, and matte finish. I'm going to do the glossy one. Maybe just apply this in here. So I'm just applying Modpodge onto the pan where I'm going to be attaching the flag, and then once I attach the flag, I am also applying Modpodge on top of the flag and the remaining portions of the pan. And maybe apply a lot of coats if you want it to be really, really protected. But I'm just going to do one coat. I don't want to waste so just apply it everywhere. Yeah. Okay, and then let it dry. And I'll show you the final product. Decided to cover the second pan with contact paper. Oh, I got this at the Dollar Tree as well. Love this style a lot. And I also am going to be inserting here a video where I made this into a wreath. Okay, so I'm just going to use this also on top. So if it's not the 4th of July, I mean, that's the reason why it's good to use hot glue. You can just remove this and then adorn it with, let's say, black ribbon or that nautical rope, and then just use this outdoors. So you can change this and all year round and decorate it for the season. So here's the finished project. I like how it turned out. And here's the flag. It dried up clear, as I said earlier. Modpodge dries clear, so it's protected. It's kind of like acting like a lacquer, so that if we put drinks there and it got spilled, it's not gonna be destroyed. So anyway, I like that this is functional, and like I said, you can decorate the pans and maybe stack up multiple pans, maybe up to 3 or 4 pans. So here it is how it looks like with the black and white contact paper. So if it's not 4th of July, this is how you can adorn it. So this is how I picture this being used when entertaining for the 4th of July or Independence Day. They can eat peanuts or snacks there, have their drinks there. If you're barbecuing, they can hold the paper plate with barbecue while they eat, and there's a place for their drinks and snacks. So it's very functional. And here's another functionality. So what I've done here is I put some chips and snacks here, cookies, and this is great for entertaining so that they don't have to go back inside the house or, you know, to the line again. You can just put it there. I like the versatility and functionality it provides, and you can make multiple of this, and when you're entertaining, you can just put them next to each other. You can stack them up when you're storing them. The possibilities are endless. If you're going to the beach or going to a picnic, this only costs less than $5 to make. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this collaboration. Just like I said, please watch the whole playlist. Click on the link down below, and please subscribe to the other collaborators and tell them I sent you there. Hope you enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please share to anyone that may benefit from this, and leave some comments down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Hope you all have a great day. And I want to close this video with my favorite saying from Nana's Design Studio. Don't forget your color. It's out there. Grab it. Until my next video, everyone. Bye-bye.